Hey, what's up? I'm Darkbblue, trying to help everyone enjoy games in depth. In Wuchang Fallen Feathers, most strong builds can be summarized into the same template. You only need 3 parts: an energy generator, a healer, and a damage dealer. The energy generator is the core engine of each build, as almost all skills and spells in this game cost some energy, aka the so-called Skyborn Knight. For all weapon types, you can gain energy from correctly timed dodging, but this means it's not that handy. In addition to this, each weapon type has its own way to generate energy. For example, the second light attack of Longswords generates 1 energy, and holding a one-handed sword automatically generates energy over time. The 2 weapon types as mentioned just now are what I recommend most for the energy generator. Healing is also an important part. The most useful healing source is obtained in the left skill tree. Melee hit of Swift Draw heals you. Swift Draw actually is a shortcut to switching to the other weapon and directly using its skill. As long as you have grabbed the skill node and have enough madness, you can easily heal yourself with Swift Draw. Besides this, some weapon types also have their own way of healing, which can be checked in the skill tree. Lastly, the damage dealer is the least important. As long as you are dealing damage, it's enough. But if you still want some advice, maybe prioritize skills and spells over basic attacks. Next, let's see a few examples of using this template. The first example is to gain energy with Longswords as the energy generator. Then, put any weapon with a decent skill at your offhand as a damage dealer. First, use light combos and dodging to gain energy, making sure you have enough energy to use 2 swift draws. Then perform 2 swift draws in a row to switch back to the Longsword. The second example simply replaces the Longsword with a one-handed sword as the energy generator. You still need to make sure you have gained enough energy for 2 swift draws before performing the move. So what's the difference between the 2 generators? In my opinion, one-handed swords suit enemies that don't give you many chances to attack, so that the auto-generating mechanic can play the role. In contrast, longswords suit better enemies that have many attack windows. Besides, you don't have access to one-handed swords with offensive skills but only buff skills and defensive skills. This means that with every 2 swift draws, you get healing only once rather than twice as with longswords. However, the weapon called Dark Frost Edge has a very strong skill that makes you automatically dodge one incoming attack. Therefore, if the enemy attacks rather slowly, this is a better choice. But for enemies that attack fast, dodging only one attack is not enough, so longswords might be better. The last example doesn't use Swift Draw but only 1 axe. Here, the energy generator is the passive skill that the light combo finisher of axes generates 3 energy. The healer is Rampage skill. After using it, all melee hits can heal yourself in a short time. In addition to this, 1 node in the left skill tree also makes light finishers of all weapons heal. There are 2 things you need to note about this build. First, both Rampage and the light finishers have quite strong staggering ability, so when faced with small enemies, you can easily stagger them. Second, you need to do almost a full light combo to gain energy, during which you are vulnerable to interruption. So you'd better not use this build against enemies with strong interruption ability. To sum up, it's a good choice for human-sized enemies. These 3 examples are just examples. Based on this methodology, you can theory craft your own builds as well. If you want to play games into depth together with me, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, see you around.